You show it to the people so
You put the microphone close to your mouth.
You show it to the people.
You show to whom?
The people that work
police.
next to the airport.
Okay. You have to go through security and you have to pass through a kind of security check. And the officers of the government of the country, you go, okay, you arrive, they will take a look at you and see if you are a real person, you know, you have some place. So I have a Canadian passport here, okay?
How come you're not wearing your glasses?
Oh yeah, I don't have glasses, but this is, without this, can you enter the country?
No.
Without this, if you enter the country, they would incarcerate you. Yeah, incarcerate, you know, incarcerate, they put you in jail. Okay? If you pass the border and you do not have the passport, the police will incarcerate you. Incarcerate means they put you in prison. Okay? Like the Mexican, they cross the borders without passport, so they are illegal. Okay? So I have this, I travel to America, I travel to maybe to China, the Philippines, or maybe to Indonesia, to Thailand, to Italy, to France, to England, to the United Kingdom, okay, to France, to wherever, Poland and Germany. I have this one, and I'm okay, right? So, suppose you go to a country. For instance, when I went to Poland, okay, it was during midwinter, very, very cold. And somebody got in trouble because their passport was lost somewhere or there was a problem with their passport. So our group went to Poland and we had to stay outside because one man, a very important person who carried the camera, and his passport was in trouble, problematic. So what do we do? Where do you go when you have trouble with passport? Oh yeah, you go to the embassy. What is an embassy? Okay, what is the embassy? Okay, Michelle, what is an embassy? Embassy. What do you do in the embassy?
The place you go to when you lose your passport, or like when you have problems with the country, I guess.
Who lives in the embassy?
No.
Ambassador?
No. Really?
Oh, really?
Embassy ambassador? I don't know.
Yes. The embassy is where the ambassador lives. Okay?
Seriously?
Yeah.
But then it's spelled differently. How can it? Okay, never mind. I'll shut up now.
He lives there. The embassy is where the ambassador, the person who represents your country, lives in the embassy, in different countries, other countries, okay? He represents the president. He represents the king. He represents the pope, okay? So we have, for America, we have ambassadors, okay? But for the kingdom, it's called the Vatican, okay? The kingdom of the Roman Catholic Church. It is a kingdom. Okay, who is the king of the Roman Catholic Church? Who is the king of the Roman Catholic Church? Who is the king on earth? Okay? Who is the royalty? Who is the top man, the king of the Roman Catholic Church? We call them the Roman Pontiff.
Oh.
We call him, the Roman Pontiff. He is the head of state. Okay? Who is the king of our church right now? What is his name? No, on earth. Pope Benedict the 16th. Okay? He is the king of the Roman Catholic Church. Under him, you have over 1 billion citizens. Okay? Now, if you're in trouble, for instance, So you go to Thailand. You go to Thailand and you visit, and somebody put drugs in your backpack, and you cross the border, and the Thailand police or the immigrant, officers, they caught you, and they put you in prison. What would you call? Embassy. They will take this and they look at you, and then they will solve the problem. They will represent you and they will defend you. If you are American citizen, the American ambassador will defend you. Okay? Right? They may bring you back to America and they may put you on trial, or they may reprimand you or something. Okay? But you have some protection or protector by the embassy or the ambassador of your own country. Okay? I have a Canadian passport. This is who I am, my identity. Okay? You're going to have your own passport, American passport, your own identity. If you lose this, you cannot travel anywhere in the world. Okay? Now, how many people here would like to go to heaven? No, mấy người lớn có ai muốn lên trời, lên thiên đàng không? Anybody here who wants to go to heaven? Cha già với thầy là trong thiên đàng rồi, khỏi cần giơ tay. Okay. Do you think God has an embassy on earth? Does the Lord God has an embassy on earth?
Yes.
Where is God's embassy on earth?
Church.
What kind of church? The Roman Catholic Church. That's God's embassy. And who is an ambassador of God in heaven? Pope Benedict the 16th, our Pope, okay? So you want to go to heaven, you have to go through what? Our church. Okay, the Roman Catholic Church. Right? So what is the embassy? If you are in trouble, you need to have someone to represent you. Okay? You need to have your passport. What is your passport? You know, your passport, you have a passport to go to heaven. You already have a passport to go to heaven. You know what that is? Without your passport, you cannot go to heaven. Okay? Your passport is your baptism. Who had already received baptism, you're baptized. Okay? Baptized, okay? Your passport is your baptism. Okay? If you are not baptized, you cannot go to heaven. You see? All right? So now, Jesus in the gospel today, he came to the people. There was a crowd of so many people, a multitude of people, and they gathered together and they pushed around people to want to touch Jesus. Want to touch? Why did they want to touch Jesus? Why do they want to touch Jesus? Want to be healed. They want to be clean. And also what?
Cleanse.
Oh yeah, cure. Cure. And also, when they touch Jesus, evil spirit comes out. The devils, the demons, sickness, okay, all kind of fears and anxiety just left them when they touched Jesus. Okay? Now, where are the devils? Can the devil go to heaven?
No.
Why not? They have no passport. They have no passport. The devil cannot go to heaven because they do not get baptized. They cannot be baptized. Okay? They cannot go to heaven. But when the devil saw Jesus, all those people possessed by the devil, they saw Jesus, and the devil, the unclean spirit, what did they say? They bowed down and they worshiped the Lord God. Right, Peter? They worshiped the Lord and they said something. They said something to the Lord. They said, "You are the Son of God." They know and acknowledge. They know and acknowledge who Jesus is, the Son of God. You can touch Jesus, but it doesn't mean you can go to heaven. You have to go through the embassy of God, which is the church, the Roman Catholic Church. Okay? Now, how do you get a passport? Tell me, how do you get the passport? Yeah? How do you get a passport? Huh? How? Register. Well, you have to apply for it, right? But first of all, you have to be a citizen. You have to be a citizen of the country, of a nation, okay? You have to be a citizen of the United States of America in order to apply for this, okay? Now, if you are not a citizen, you cannot apply, okay? How are you going to apply for the passport to enter into the kingdom of heaven? You have to apply by believing in Jesus, who is God. Your application, you apply, is by believing in God, in Jesus, who is God, okay, the Son of God, and then receive the passport of baptism, okay? Lucy, believe in God, and since you already baptized, you have the passport to heaven. However, there's a problem. Even you have a passport, even you are a citizen of this country, America, the United States of America, okay? If you become a terrorist, like for instance, a man brought a gun in 1978, if I'm not wrong, if I'm correct. He brought a gun and he shot the president. He shot the president. President Reagan, Ronald Reagan. He shot the president in the stomach. Okay? Even if you are born American, and you shoot the president, or you deny, you reject, and you betray the country, and you become a terrorist, you go to Iraq or Iran, and you join the Al-Qaeda, or you join the terrorist group, and you fight against the American, what would you become? Oh, an enemy of this country, right? So, if you become an enemy of this country, are you still a citizen of this country? No. Like, for instance, you hijack airplanes. Okay, you're American citizen, you hijack airplanes, and then you crash into, the buildings, tall buildings. Are you still American citizen? No. You'll be rejected.